Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So I just wanted to give y'all my immediate reaction of our first time seeing Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank the Ghost Martin in front of each other at a press conference with fight signed and a date and venue, everything all lined up. Um, I thought the press conference had wonderful energy. It was, it was the first press conference, so it's really gonna be short, sweet, straight to the point, just to, introduce the main guys, the main and the co. And it's only two cards or two fights on this card. At least the ones that they're promoting as, the double header. You dig what I'm saying? So it wasn't a whole lot of fighters to introduce, and a whole lot of different trainers to talk to. This was just a main presser, short and sweet. So I like that, and I feel like they got everything that they wanted to get out of it. Tank Davis said his piece, talked about he addressed him being out of the ring for so long. He addressed having to go to jail after the Ryan Garcia fight. You dig what I'm saying? And how he got a lot of pent up, anger and disdain for the industry. A lot of different fighters and trainers and familiar faces in the industry. Tank Davis feel like he got a lot of pent up aggression towards a lot of people that he felt that done did him wrong or done said something to him, and he said he gonna take it all out on Frank Martin. You feel what I'm saying? And Tank Davis was very particular in the type of energy that he wanted to impose on Frank Martin and letting him know, hey, this shit different. You feel what I'm saying? This a different type of beast, different than anything you ever been in the ring with under the lights. And I like, Frank Martin, what he said as well is, as far as him being ready and working his way up to get an opportunity for a title shot, and then to be facing who could possibly be pound for pound number one fighter in the sport of boxing one day, Gervonta Tank Davis, and arguably the biggest name and biggest draw in the sport. He talked about getting this opportunity. But I will say this though, Tank Davis really controlled the energy in the room. Frank Martin didn't back down. Frank Martin, he didn't cower away when they did the face off, and both guys standing in front of each other, and ain't nobody blocking them, and it's just you feel my energy, I feel your energy. You feel what I'm saying? And Tank Davis came with that energy, but Frank Martin stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? He was, they was up there talking they shit. You feel me? And of course, we couldn't hear everything that they said, but it was a whole lot of "I'ma stop you, you trash, I'ma beat your ass," and do it, show me. It was a whole lot of that going on up there. It even got to the point where Tank Davis pulled his assistant from the crowd to show only Frank Martin footage of their sparring match some years back. And Frank Martin was like, look, show the first round and don't show it chopped up. You know what I'm saying? Don't show no Tank Davis highlight. He was like, and Tank Davis alluded to the possibility, or he kind of hinted at Frank Martin only having success landing one good shot in the first round, and then after that Tank Davis took control and he grabbed the phone and showed Frank Martin, and they was up there watching footage of them two sparring, talking about the shit. That shit crazy as hell. Like, Tank really gonna pull up footage of them two sparring, they about to fight and he pull up footage of a scrimmage and showing like, look, motherfucker, look, I hit you right here. You know what I'm saying? See? And then he told Frank, he was like, look, you don't like body shots. And what Tank Davis said is true on that, because I seen Frank Martin, he didn't react well to a couple of them body shots from Artem Huratanyan. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't react well to a couple of those shots. And I think it was another fighter where he got hit to the body, he didn't react well. But that's gonna be interesting to see. Frank kept saying, I'm gonna run you into a shot. Tank Davis feel like you not on, Frank Martin is not on his level. He feel like he the total package, and Frank Martin only got a brick hand. Basically, he just got, I think he's alluding to that hard left hand that Frank Martin got, and he's saying that that's it. But I think Frank Martin definitely got a lot of tools and skills that we haven't seen Tank in the ring with thus far. But Tank Davis clearly is gonna be leaps and bounds more challenging and more skilled and more dangerous than any fighter that Frank Martin has ever been in the ring with. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What was y'all initial thoughts on the first press conference? You got a chance to see the size difference. It ain't a huge size difference. Frank Martin is clearly the taller, longer guy. But it's gonna be, neither one of these guys are super big for the 135-pound division, so it's gonna be a pretty even fight in terms of size, and it's gonna really come down to skills and game plan. You feel me? Tank Davis said that train over there with him, Derrick James, he just here for the check because he already know what's finna happen. Hey, man, I feel like Tank really controlled the energy, and he let it be known, man, look, he different, and, he bringing a different energy. It's up to Frank Martin to prove the world wrong and shock the world and, be, as the underdog, come out and do the unexpected. So, all the pressure really is on Frank Martin, to be honest, because I think Tank Davis is going to treat this like another day at the office. On top of that, I think there's going to also be, he got a lot of added motivation as well because, a lot of motherfuckers been saying a whole lot of stuff. And this is a fighter that Tank can make an example out of. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.